Goodness gracious. Where am I going? Just get me there, God. Oh, I wish there was a run button. 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 Did those doors just change? Oh my God, don't look back. No, they're prison doors. Oh my God! Ugh. Oh. Jesus fuck. Sick of the main path, I suppose. Follow the drawings. Ignore weird screaming buzz saw noises. Back where I started. Oh my God! Okay, it's a maze. Oh, new drawing.
Mr. Onofrio is very kind and helps us. If he's not here, I have good reason to be afraid.
1 hour 7 in. I have to trigger all the drawings. I was meant to be looking at them. My bad, I was kind of just trying to get out of this place, not stop to stare at the damn pictures, you know? Like, I didn't feel like it was necessary. Down? Oh my God! No idea where the hell I'm going.
When I was little, I never used to sleep. Poor Mom.
Whoever designed these pictures has got a knack for creepy children's drawings.
Mr. Onofrio is so nice. I'm bad because I'm not kind. Mom always has to work because it's so cold in winter. Mr. Onofrio helps Mom. How would we manage if he didn't?
The fuck? We just want it to be over.
My baby Charlotte is so beautiful, and she's so good. But Renee isn't.
Oh. Okay. Another drawing would be good because creepy hallways are creepy. What's going on there?
The blackbird's eating my head. That's why it hurts so much.
Well, that's fucking freaky. 2 more drawings.
We learn so many things at school, and so we have to attend. How would we get on if we didn't? I do a lot of bad things. I don't tell anyone, but Mom knows just the same.
It's not, I have no idea. If I end up in one of the same corridors, I'm gonna be goddamn annoyed. A run button would be appreciated.
Renee's kind to Don Gino, but he always frightens me.
Don Chino? Really?
A cat goes into my mouth and eats me from inside. At least you can't see what's happening.
What the fuck?
Don Gino knows everything. He speaks to God and he tells him lots of things.
I'm sure he does. I'm sure he's a very nice man. Okay, so what did we do last time? Not the center.
My schoolmates, when the light's dim.
One of your schoolmates look like a mummy. This way? Nope. Oh, god damn it! God. Ugh. Up this way? Here we are.
I'm not like the others, Mom. Why not?
Down, I guess. Nope. I have no idea. Oh, there's one.
There are a lot of them. They want to hurt me. They fly. Even Charlotte can't help me.
Those are the fucking birds, man. Now I've come to a dead end.
Mom works so hard because I have to eat, or I won't grow.
Okay, one more somewhere. One more, and we're hopefully out of this damn maze. Let's try it then. Nope. Whoa. Whoa, what the fuck? Really? It'd be handy if I had that magical random flashlight now.
What's happened?
Good question. What did happen? Because I thought I was supposed
What
to be
is this
expecting
place?
7 things.
Maybe I'm dead. I can't see any light. Maybe I am dead. I can't get up. What's going on?
So now we're back at the
What's
start.
happening to me? There's no one here, but these noises. God, my head is killing me. I can't keep my eyes open.
Hello? Oh my god, they're creepy as fuck. Where am I going? I don't really want to endure another shock scene, please. Thank you very much. That'd be great. And I'd also prefer not to endure the part where I get my baby aborted. That is also something I'd prefer just to not go through in the game. Thank you. Okay, so I'm in the elevator, going up to, I can't remember what was on the top. Was that where the surgery rooms were? Or was the bottom floors? I actually cannot remember. Should have paid more damn attention to the hospital's layout, I guess. Maybe. Oh god, this is creepy enough. Just get me somewhere. Where am I going? God. Now where the fuck am I? I'm locked in a fucking room somehow?
May 4th, 1942. The patient had previously expressed suicidal feelings, but never acted on them. Yesterday, she injured herself badly, stabbing herself in the stomach with sharp, pointed scissors. Sedated, restrained, and transferred to a restraining cell.
Okay,
May
so that's what I
10th,
was doing.
transferred to the agitated ward for observation. Isolation, insulin, and shock therapy. September 25th, positive response to treatment. She replies to questions and remembers what happened, but doesn't want to give explanations. She claims to have memory lapses, entire days about which she remembers nothing. She appears to be anxious and seeks reassurance. She fears she has done monstrous things in the blank periods for which she has no memory.
Okay. What am I doing now? Escaping would be great. I have no idea if I'm actually here, if I'm fucking dreaming it now. Through here, I guess. I don't know where I am either. Which part of the ward am I in? Up the top somewhere where those construction beams are, I suppose I'd say. Where I tried to walk up at a past time. Where am I going? There's lots of trees. Nope. Down here, I suppose. I don't like how it's gone awfully quiet there. What's that? No, there is a noise. Humming of something. What's that? Tape, what? Tape? The bolt pin is missing.
Nobody laughs in here. I mean, really laughs. Not those crazy fools who laugh because people say they're mad. I don't know why they laugh out loud. They say I'm mad too, but I never feel like laughing. People used to laugh at me, but they were right, you know? You can't always cry and people laugh when they're afraid, don't they? It happened to you, not to me. It's better that way. They do that to show they're lucky. You mustn't take offense because it's true. And deep down, it's just like pity, if you see what I mean. But then you think about your own situation, and you laugh because you feel lucky that everything's gonna get better, that it's all shit. It's all shit, this place. You're not trying to tell me it's not true, are you? An intelligent person, educated, not like me. And if I can see it's a load of shit, just imagine how much better you understand it. No, come on. No. I feel fine here, you know? After all, I can do and say anything I want.
Okay. I'd like to get out of this shithole too, please, if no one minds. That would be great. Where are we? Why is there this is... Water entity? What are we doing here? Am I just watching nothing? Okay. Bathroom or something, I suppose. Nothing happened on that. That was worth every cent. You know how people go to the cinemas and request a refund at the end? I would request a refund on that one. Director... Is this like the boss man's desk? What do we got? Telegram.
August 28th, 1942. We hereby notify you of the death of Ada T., mother of Renee T., a patient in your institution. No known relative. Sincerely yours, Onofrio P. I have no one left in the world. Nobody at all. Solitude is very strange. It muffles everything, slows it down. It's an endless scream that makes no sound. A silent scream. I can't stop looking at myself. I will never leave this place. There is nobody up there for me. These walls have become my skin, and the wretched desperation within them is my soul without a voice. Here, nobody weeps anymore. How I would love to feel life, desperation, anger. I've stopped dreaming, daydreaming, maybe even thinking. I've lived in a reality which has corroded me and has stripped me of everything, even of my ability to feel pain.
Okay. Out. I have to get out. I need to save this girl from her own suicidal thoughts, I think. And opening windows is probably not the best way to go about that. In a dream world, this gate would just open and I'd just leave. I mean, if we're going to be 100% honest, in reality, if I just wanted to get out of this, I would just quit the damn
May
game.
5th, 1943.
Oh,
Renee's state of health is good. She is eating and speaking. Her spatial and temporal orientation is good. Therapy suspended. December 3rd. She calmly asks if she can leave the hospital. Evaluate patient for 6 months. May 2nd, 1944. Discharge denied despite a favorable psychiatric opinion. The patient has no home or means of support. May 4th. The reasons why discharge is impossible are explained, and this is how Renee learns of her mother's death 2 years after the fact.
2 years after.
May 5th. She tried to kill herself in the night by hanging herself with a sheet, saved by the nurses. Restrained to her bed, she once more tried to kill herself by suffocation. The decision has been taken to perform a transorbital lobotomy.
Oh, a lobotomy. That's brilliant. So this is all in my head? This whole game's been in my head? That would explain a lot. White says 2016 at the start. That's weird. It's nothing. Nothing here. You want me to what? Jump on the table? The use of lobotomy spread rapidly in Italy compared to other European countries and America. The original technique pioneered by A. Moniz was perfected in 1933 by A. Fiumberti, who conceived the first form of transported lobotomy, later improved by Dr. W. something. The operation involved gaining access to the frontal lobes of the brain by sawing through the bones of the orbit above the eyelids and demade the lobes by means of any alcohol or formidable injection, or by using a special instrument. Beautiful. Contrary to what was often thought, the patients did not always receive invalidating damage, although this was often the case. Moniz was awarded a Nobel Prize for his medicine in 1945. This therapy gradually fell into disgrace after the discovery of the something, I can't pronounce that word. Lobotomy, everyone goes, yay, give me an award. Then everyone realizes, lobotomy, no. I love how the theory here is woman has troubled mind, tell woman her mother's dead, she freaks out more, better give her a lobotomy. That makes perfect sense. Hello? Is it over? fucking god. Why are we taking control of the doctor dude in the last moments? Just to force me to, what, press A to lobotomize? Ugh! Sweet Jesus. Oh, okay. We had to go there.
June 1944. Operation successful. Patient tranquil and collaborative. Motor coordination capacity reduced, but she's improving. Transferred to the tranquil department in the care of Dr. B. 25th of October. Continues to talk about Amara and her doll, Charlotte. The disturbances in motor capacity show slight signs of improvement. Difficulty walking, not capable of riding, and the nurses report that they have to help her dress, wash, and feed herself. In the summer of 1944, Renee was transferred back into my department. Aware of little, indifferent, hardly ever spoke. One day, she said, "When I find the courage to look at myself in the mirror, I see a young face which is aged and looks at me full of fear." She is a woman now who has changed profoundly compared to the girl that I had under my care several years ago. Only the sadness of her gaze and her intelligence are unchanged. She's so young, just 23 years old, but is lacking all vitality. Perhaps her condition may improve, but probably not. Her life has been thrown away.
What a fucking mess.
And nobody did a thing to try to avoid this.
It's fucking sad, because there would have been, like, plenty of stories like this back in the day. Fucking sad. Disgusting. Full stop, I guess. The town of that. Enter the credits. So that was it. That was the end of Town Light. I really enjoyed that. It's an interesting game because it tackles the topic of psychiatric health and mental asylums and stuff like that in an interesting way, where of course some things can cause anger in you, like the idea of lobotomizing and stuff like that. Then of course they don't completely play it off into one spectrum where they're like, well, the mental hospitals were always bad, everywhere always bad. They make an effort to show they thought they were doing what was right, and it's interesting to play through that in a really weird way where, as you can see as I played through it, you have one idea, this. When you slowly start to realize you're playing, it's this mental patient. Yeah, what was real, what wasn't real, doesn't really matter by the time you reach the end of that game. I suppose it's all just about the experience and not really the story or what makes sense, what doesn't make sense involved in it. But I hope you enjoyed Taillight. Now, if you want to play this game yourself, you can find it on Steam by look at it, however you say that. And I'd suggest playing it yourself because there is separate, as if you go if the achievements pop up, it does say like chapter 12A. So there are separate off-reaching paths of the story and maybe even a different ending. I personally won't be playing through it again. That's these kinds of games you just want to play through yourself once and see what your experience with them are. But thanks for watching, guys. The Town of Light. I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.